Hello and welcome back to my channel. I hope it finds you safe and well. I have been told that sometimes the volume is too low on my videos, so I hope I've turned up the speaker loud enough for those of you who have found it difficult to be able to hear exactly what I'm saying. Harry plays the rock star. He walks on to a standing ovation and tells the crowd they are awesome as he joins stars at Vax Live COVID concert in LA before urging the audience to look beyond themselves. Now this is quite interesting. I'm sure guys you will have been made aware of the fact that Miss Markle did not join him. She remained at home because she's rumoured to be heavily pregnant. Harry, however, had his name blown up in lights, and he did receive a wild cheer and a standing ovation. Now I find this really baffling. A standing ovation for what exactly? But however, he did receive this standing ovation. He told the audience of vaccinated frontline workers that every single one of them were awesome, before urging them to look beyond themselves as he joined A-list Hollywood celebrities in an initiative to encourage rich countries to share vaccines. After an announcer read out an introduction, please welcome Live Campaign Chair Harry, the Duke of Sussex. Harry walked onto the stage to a rock star-styled reception with his name beamed in giant letters on a flashing screen behind him. Now this to me just sounds like some kind of campaign rally by Harry. And as we know, this is the first time he's made a public appearance since the funeral of his grandfather, Prince Philip. And basically he addressed the audience in what was a 5-minute speech, calling for vaccines to be shared with poorer countries, which was regularly perpetuated by more rapturous cheers. He talked about looking beyond ourselves with empathy and compassion for those we know. Now I would say to Harry, how about you look at some compassion and give it out to Mr. Thomas Markle? And I would even stretch further to say, how about leaving your brother and sister-in-law alone and having a bit of compassion for your grandmother, the Queen, who has just lost her husband. And as I did say before, the royal was among high-profile stars, including Jennifer Lopez, the lovely Selena Gomez, Gayle King. Obviously she would be there because she's been his mouthpiece for the last 5 to 6 months basically. Ben Affleck, which was hosted by campaign organisation Global Citizen at the SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. And this all took place in Los Angeles, so they really didn't have to go that far. He turned up looking quite casual, to be honest, as usual. His shirt was crumpled. He looked quite sweaty. He wore a pair of weathered black jeans. That is his staple look. And he seemed quite relaxed and grateful for all the attention. Meanwhile, across the pond, Prince Charles has been one of the first donors to give vital oxygen for India's fund. In fact, he has raised 1.5 million and counting. Prince Charles personally intervened to help establish a fund for vital oxygen supplies for India amid its coronavirus crisis. And this is where Prince Charles simply just doesn't get enough credit for what he actually does do. All his work is extremely low profile. As well as the 1.5 million raised, 10,000 people stepped in to donate to the fund as India struggles with supplies, medicines and hospital beds. Not only will the UK send ventilators to the country, but will also establish a clinic task force Boris Johnson claimed the UK will always support its ally in its time of need as it becomes the epicentre of the coronavirus pandemic. As Prince Charles raised this money, he made a statement. For well over a year, the pandemic has had a devastating impact on many of us around the world. This week, I have been deeply saddened by the tragic images we have all seen as COVID-19 takes its horrific toll in India. Like many others, I have a great love for India and have enjoyed many wonderful visits to the country. As India has helped others, so now must we help India. With support from the Indian diaspora, the British Asian Trust has launched an emergency appeal for India to channel this desire to do something about its terrible situation and help save lives. Many members of the diaspora and others, including businesses, trusts, and foundations, have already come together behind this appeal. I do hope that even more of us might be able to provide support to help those in India in their time of need. If I may, I would also want those suffering the effects of this pandemic in India to know that they are in my thoughts and prayers. Together, we will win this battle. You can see that is a very heartfelt message coming directly from Prince Charles as he launched the emergency appeal for India to fight COVID-19. So as Harry chooses to tackle the spread of the virus by becoming a celebrity rock star along with his wife, use it to raise his profile, we can clearly see that Prince Charles has taken a completely different route. While actually raising money, he does so quietly and with integrity. Guys, tell me what you think. Like, comment and subscribe. Until the next time, I really hope you guys heard what I've said. Bye for now.